Good morning, St. James. I'm Florence Ellen Cowden, and I'm happy to speak to you this morning on behalf of the Vestry. It's really nice to be here at Lebanon on this pretty morning, and I have some really good news to share about how we'll be reorganizing our ministries at St. James. We're going to be sending out a letter to the parish and also a grapevine article with greater detail, but I thought for this morning I'll just give you some highlights. This project began about a year and a half ago when Reverend Jim Hanesian met with the Vestry to share this new structuring plan for church ministries. He had great experiences implementing it in other churches, and so our Vestry did some homework, called the other churches to find out how it was working for them, and we really got nothing but great responses. So we started off by listing every ministry, every guild, every parish organization that makes up St. James. And there were over 90 of them. This included everything from outreach committee to the flower guild. A lot of meaningful work goes on around here. Then we organized them into 6 groups that we call commissions. So the 6 commissions are worship, administration, outreach, congregational care, Christian formation, and parish life. It's really similar to what we had in the past, where we had 12 commissions. There were each had a designated vestry member, and now there's 6. So what's different now is we've added this layer of leadership to each commission. We're taking the vestry liaison part out of it, and we'll have 2 co-chairs and 1 communicator leading each commission. So this means we have 18 talented parishioners who are really dedicated to strengthening the activities at St. James. They'll be encouraging collaboration between all of the ministries, between the St. James staff and the clergy. And moving forward, the vestry will really focus their energy on forward thinking, looking towards the future, and also on prayer for God's will to be done at St. James. The commission leaders will be, for administration, we have Wanda Copley and Greg Richardson. Their communicator is Stuart Hassan. For outreach, we have Alex Winnick as chair, and the communicator is Rachel Colonna. For congregational care, we have Jane Marr and Kathy Robertson, and their communicator is Lizzie Hartman. For parish life, we have Porter Young and Webb Cowden, and their communicator is Keenan Drum. For worship, there's Dawn Carter and Todd Henshaw as co-chairs, and Mary Lyons Rouse will be their communicator. And for faith formation, we have Barbara Whitesides and Mandy Hackler as co-chairs, and their communicator is Aaron Trask. So these co-chairs have had an orientation of what we generally think this restructuring process looks like, but they're really empowered to create it as they go along. They'll be reaching out to their various ministry leaders within their commission to see how things are going, to learn more about what they do, and to see how they can help and support and encourage in any way. Maybe the ministry's already a well-oiled machine, doesn't need a thing. The co-chairs will just be there to give them moral support, but they'll be in touch to just see how they can assist in any way. And the communicators within each commission are going to work really closely with Aaron Becker, who is our St. James communication coordinator. And their job will really be to funnel information from the commissions to the parish and then throughout the community, kind of as they see fit. The real positives about this plan is the way it increases lay leadership, strengthens communication within the church, adds a great deal of support to our wonderful clergy and our fabulous staff, and we see it building just a general sense of community. Thanks to some great work from the strategic planning group, we've adopted this 3-year strategic plan for St. James, which is really going to be a blueprint for how we want to focus our energies in the next 3 years. So the co-chairs are going to help the various ministries decide where do they fit in within these strategic goals. You know, where can they help us achieve what we want to achieve? The co-chairs are going to really encourage these ministries to dream big for what they want to accomplish in these next couple of years. And they're going to work with each of the ministries to see what kind of funding they need. So this restructuring process is also really going to help our budgeting process. It's all a work in progress, and we know that anything new takes time to fine-tune, but we're all in the same boat, rowing in the same direction, and we're working to make St. James the most inviting, spiritually fulfilling house of God that it can be. And the Vestry feels like this is really the right path for St. James to help us live into our mission statement, which is to welcome all to grow in love of God and neighbor. Thank you so much.